Something is wrong here. Even the air feels off. Stilton's sealed off from the rest of the district. Could that be Stilton?
They drop food for me, in and out, like the wind. I think they're afraid.
When no one keeps the rooms clean and dry, a house goes to rot. I dreamed the Duke and I were hunting, but the deer had faces. There are whales down in the mines. I hear them. Collect yourself,
howling
Mr. Stilton.
to one another.
3 years ago, something inside Aramis Stilton snapped like a cheap lock. A part of him and a part of this house never left that evening. The Duke's inner circle are still gathered here, setting their grand plan into motion. Delilah's plan. And a part of Aramis Stilton is always here, still breaking. The Void is not exactly a place, and it's much older and stranger than you could ever know. It watches you from within. And at the heart of Stilton's house, the Void is leaking through a pinprick left behind by Delilah's little trick. Even magic is perverted here, and things don't work like they should. Take this. Imagine it's a kind of timepiece. Go and watch the Duke and Delilah. See for yourself what they did.
Beasts. Yo, warm the quilts, will you? I feel like it's going to be cold tonight.
By the void.
Guests are waiting in the study. The Duke is demanding refreshments, and I can't get in without the combination.
There's a note on the door, Captain Winterfell.
What? He's out back. I need the code to the study.
It's in his notebook, ma'am. But he keeps it with him.
Thank you, Corporal. Speaking bluntly, I really don't like Stilton's guests. Earlier, I got my ass chewed out by the Royal Curator. What's her name?
You're talking about Brianna Ashworth, I believe.
Yes, that's her. She's an odd one. Anyway, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Captain.
The only way out of here is through the present, using this timepiece.
How did I get so old? Where are them?
Stilton's home was quite nice before whatever happened.
Hey there, if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it.
Boots, and what did I get? A sock. One useless sock. What am I? Like a stocking without a leg, that's what. Nothing. Worse than nothing. Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket. Kinda dry. Could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks. Where'd you disappear?
Who opened this door? Maybe the wind or something.
Be able to get around that, going back into the past. wonder what I was doing in Dunwall on this night. Or what I am doing.
Whatever. So, if I had two and I give him one, I still got me one, but then if I eat it, no, wait, no, if he eats it, well, then what?
Won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing monsters in the dancing hagfish on the low. Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
One tray. Do they think there are two of me? What's it do with a request like that? Gooseberry wine in the South? Got it all wrong. Last time I had a day off was in the month of ice. I'm long overdue for a day to myself, to do whatever I want.
Staring at nothing.
I don't think the Duke and Stilton are on good terms.
Today feels different. Stilton seems spooked.
Watch yourself up there. Nobody's repaired the balcony yet. If those supports break, I might not be able to catch your heavy ass.
I'm counting on you, ma'am. It might be romantic.
All right.
What's going on here?
The shooter has to be hiding over there!
Mr. Stilton must be a big reader. I saw the books in the study.
Stilton? Hardly. Those are for show.
Why would you buy so many books if you're not even going to read them?
They're not books. They're symbols of wealth and good breeding. Now, get back to doing your job.
Yes, ma'am. I'm bored.
Looking when gonna has.
Damn it.
Did I close my locker before coming out? Someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
With their noses. It.
This reminds me of something my mother had from when she was young. happens seems to be centered at some focal point.
Upsetting them. They don't like you.
I need the combination to Stilton's study.
Can't hear anything. It'd be easier if we could open the door and get closer. You sure the combination you saw doesn't work?
I got a glimpse of Stilton's notebook last month, but he must have changed the combination since then.
Damn. What are they doing?
Come on, someone could show up any minute.
Stop crying. For once, something interesting is happening. A bunch of drunk aristocrats are having an orgy. I don't want to miss it.
Then it's a seance with spirit boards and candles. Stilton invited lady from the Royal Conservatory, Brianna Ashworth.
I heard something. Move.
Shit! What's going on here?
I need the combination to Stilton's study.
This sure reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
This is the night that things went bad for you, Stilton.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bottle.
Just by looking at his shoes.
The Grand Guard was protecting Stilton back then.
One day, young Luca will go too far.
That notebook contains Stilton's combination.
See that day. Theo, forgive me.
This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into a nightmare tonight.
An entire shipment of
By
whale
rendering Stilton unconscious, I changed the past. But how?
This is the worst assignment.
Don't know what hurts more, my feet or my neck. They're running me into an early grave.
Seized right up. I told him to let him warm up first, but well, you can't say I didn't warn him.
People don't hide their faces unless they're up to something bad.
I wonder how much time I have before Mr. Stilton returns home. I want to beat out the rugs, but the dust makes him calm. I can't do anything for you.
People don't hide their faces
You better
unless
run.
they're up to something bad.
Whatever you need, I can't help you.
I don't care what's going on. I'm going to concentrate on my duties. I'm no hero.
Vice Overseer Byrne. If only you could see this. You'd have nightmares.
It's time to begin. Where's Stilton? I should never have kept him on just because he and my father were close.
What we're about to attempt has never been done. It's beyond my understanding, and certainly beyond yours. If anyone has any doubts, set them aside now.
This defies rational understanding. It's the frayed edge where natural philosophy crosses over into something else.
Yes, I can feel it. We risk madness.
All of you, Delilah is your rightful empress. You owe her this.
Delilah's stronger than before. The Duke and I have heard her voice, whispering to us. And now it's time. So take your positions.
Seems to have worked.
My spirit is safe now, inside this thing. Luca, you must lock it away.
I thought we'd lost you.
Brianna, Luca, I will never abandon you. Wait! You are hidden, but I know who you are. I know when you are. You've come to watch me return, and someday I'll come for you.
The void beyond the world is strange. I won't ever understand all I've seen.
By the star. This is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended. Do it now!
To understand.
You have
I'm going
to understand.
Call for help if you don't
I'm going
go.
to call for help if you don't go.
Whatever you need, I can't help you.
Hey, did you work in another excavation site?
I was, but the wife's...
We don't want you, Ace.
This city is a place of riches.
that not all get a seat at the banquet table.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void. But this one is special. It's the place where my throat was cut 4,000 years ago. This is where my life ended, and where it began again. It's where they made me.
This part of the void feels older.
Right up until the end, I thought I'd find a way to escape. I fought, but the rooms only cut my skin, so I went limp. And then a knife touched my throat, and I knew I'd waited too long. The blood ran out, and I became a god. Now you know Delilah's secret. At the end of her days, she drifted through the void and should have been lost forever. But her will and cunning are second to none. She found this place, the island in the void where I became what I am. It changed her, and she discovered a way to draw from it, tapping into the power here. Delilah is a part of me now, and I don't like it. You have to give Delilah credit. She tore out a piece of herself and hid it away, inside a thing made of bones. She's made herself immortal. If you want to kill Delilah, you're going to have to find her spirit and give it back to her. Reaching it won't be easy, but what comes after that might be the hardest thing you will ever have to do.
The world contains more mysteries than I imagined. Now to meet up with Sokolov again at the skiff, after a very strange day.
Why'd they slow down flow 4? Apparently the family committee made a request. Too much dust to listen to. At least Stilton listens to them. More than they can say for the Grand Guard.
If they get approval for the new ventilation shaft, it'll mark a real victory. More air means less dusty lungs.
Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee.
What's her name again?
Lucia Pastor. She's supposed to talk to Stilton soon about new safety rules for the mines. Fewer hours for the children working down there, too.
Why does Pastor care in the first place? She isn't one of us. Never seen her care.
Maybe no one else will even notice. But things have changed here. For the better.
Consuming until someone puts an end to it.
You're back. Back.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes, I paid a visit to Paolo and the Howlers. At least I think I did. And I've been to Stilton's house. We can go. Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Sarkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
Long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people.
I regret my affiliation with the young Duke. Close. It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Sarkonos have very real consequences.
He could always count on the backing of Dunwall's finances and navy. Maybe...
Are you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
It's not widely known, but the Duke has a body double. The man is the spitting image of Luca.
Ready to visit the Duke?
Ready.
At the palace, the Duke has a lookalike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept, in the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden, but when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaca's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.